It says we are live. Hello, everyone. Okay, change of plans today. Kim couldn't make it. So you got me again on my channel. So here we are. Okay. Hello, hello, hello. It is Wednesday. I'm going to work on these today because they've been sitting there forever. And I haven't had a chance to work on them. So it's still not saying it's up. Huh. Huh. It says I'm live, but I don't see it. Why is it not coming up? Still says they're waiting on me. Look, still says waiting on Lisa Jameson. Okay, let's just get out of here and try it again. There we are. It says I'm live, you guys. Why is it not showing I'm live? There I am. Jeez, took forever. Wow. That took forever. We're going to work on some of this ephemera stuff. Oh, I probably should show you the page when it's finished that we started yesterday. Because I was going to work on it today, but I went ahead and finished it. I'm working on these. I have these and these. So I made all of these that we can use as, like, take this one and then take a smaller one. And then take a shorter one. You can have a little dangle, you know. So I made all these. Look at this one. It's so cute. I just left a little picture on there. Look, girl. The back side, I put that. Yeah, so I made all of these. See? We're going to finish them because this is all that I have left of those. And then I have this box here. I want to make some of these where they put the what do you call it? I don't even know what you call them now. The thing in the center. Jeez, I can't even think. Okay, let's show you my. Let's set that off for a minute. My page. It's done. It's done. Yeah, we finished. I glued everything down. It's so stinking cute. I put a planet back there to cover up the writing. I just thought it turned out excellent. It's so cute. Now, when we get ready to do these pages, See, we got little slits where we tuck stuff in. We'll just have to use this page. Same here, we got stuff tucked in. We just have to not use it. Put something over it, something. So that's that. Oops, what's that? Oh, this. So I was working on these. Got all my little itty bitty stuff out. And when we do these, like I said, you can add them to tabs or to journal pages or whatever you want to do. Look at this one. This is so cute. It's like a piece of a paint strip. Isn't that cool? See, then you can add this one. You just have 2 or 3 together. Like this. Put them on a ball pen and they'll all be together. So I want to make some more of the file tabs, but I don't know if I don't think I'll get to it today. So I'm just going to work on these. I don't have that many left. So, and I did get out these. So I thought we could maybe use some of this stuff. What? Peach trees, a specialty. Ooh, we could use that on a long one. Is there a longer one in here? Yes. Look. It doesn't have to be, just be anything you want to put on there. Yeah, Kim couldn't make it. She said she was busy, so I was going to start. I wish I'd have known I could have started my bird cage, but I wish I'd known sooner. So we're going to put this on here. And we need some for the other side. I know. Ooh, let's do this one. Got the days of the month for the months of the year. Duh. All I did was I took a piece of a file folder, one side of a file folder, and just collaged on it with different stuff, and then cut it up into strips in different sizes so we can make these. Oh, I gotta finish that one. Got that on that side. Yeah, so we can make these. Oh, that's cool. I like that. And you just cut them up and use them in here. Use them as your little pieces. And you just punch a little hole. So there's another one. We're getting there. We're almost done with these. Let's put this red one on there. Yes. Do we want both of those? No, we'll save that for another one. It's so hard picking. Just got to get something that fits on there. Oh, that's cool. 14 days. Oh, I like that. Return to desk from which borrowed. Oh, I love it. Let's cut the end off a little. It's a pretty blue. Look at that. That's cute. I love it. Okay, so let's take this one. This red one on there. Going on that side. Some really cool ones in here. So I think a superb gift book appealing to all. New illustration. Oh, I like that one too. I like these. Don't even know where I got them. We should make some of the more tabs. Some more tabs. Jeez, I can't talk. I forget how I did them now. Okay. Have these left. I like this one. I don't know what it says. I just don't know what it says because I can't read foreign language. Yeah, sorry about the mix-up about probably why nobody's here. Everybody's trying to look at Kim's. See when she's coming on. And she's not. Curiosities and Wonders. That's too long. Oh, what's this? Ooh, I like that. Let's put it on this side. Yes. Yes, sirree, Bob. What's everybody doing today? Mm-hmm. Oh, the police are coming for me. If I disappear, you know what happened. Sounds like a fire engine, though. Okay, it says, I don't know. It's a foreign language. I have no idea what it says. It's pretty cool. So, I don't know if I want to have a sale this Sunday or not. Because I'm thinking, let's look at the calendar. Let's see something. I know Terry said she could help me if Kim can't. I was going to have it this Sunday. I think I'm going to wait and have it the 26th. Yeah, I think I'm going to wait and have it the 26th. It's closer to the first of the month. Because I have a doctor's appointment on the 20th. So I don't want to do it Sal, and then the next day won't be home all day. So I'll have to see if Kim can change, or if I need to get somebody else. Mm-hmm. Or maybe we'll do it. We can't do it on Saturday because Maddie comes on Saturdays. We could do it on Saturday, but we'd be interfering with Maddie. And we'll cut that off. Well, hi, Brenda. Sorry about the mess up today. Kim texted me this morning and said she couldn't make it. She couldn't do it. So here I am. I showed the finished picture earlier. And we are working on these things. These are little things that you can make as for dangles. I've got these left to finish. So I was trying to get these finished before I started something else. Yeah, these I took a file folder and collaged on one side of it. And they said this is the longest one. I think it is. This one and this one. So we'll do the longest ones and get them. Ooh, we'll leave her on there like that. And put something small up there. Let's see. collaged on one side, and then we lockbox like that. And then I just cut them up into small pieces so we can make them. And then just take all your little stuff and make stuff out of them. Make what's this? Yep, like it. I think we're going to try to make some more files, show you guys how I do it. It will be interesting. If I can remember how I did it. I need to make some more. So I used a bunch of them in my 2 journals I just made. There. That one's done. See, so we just left the picture, added this, and then just added that on the back. So another long one. That's too big. That would fit on one of those. Ooh, I like those numbers. I'm gonna leave those numbers. Look, all them little numbers on there. Duke knew what it says, but it's going on there. So what are you doing today, Brenda? Oops. Having a good day, I hope. It's kind of rainy here. Hickey. Overcast. Of course, I'm not complaining. We need the rain. Haven't had much rain lately. My tree's turning purty. Yeah, I'm gonna leave that one there. Next longest one is this one. Will this fit on there? Yes, it will if we cut some of the extra off. Working on ATC cards. Later going to paint with paint with grandkids. Yeah, my grandkids are not so little anymore. We got 2 great grandbabies down in Texas. But the rest of the grandkids aren't little anymore. That is so cool. Do like that. And we could put something small at the bottom. Let's just put this on there. Just put it towards the bottom. What do I want to put up there? I know I pulled out a couple little tiny ones. Thought so. I thought so. No. Thrown on the floor. Eh. Will you keep me company? Since we're the only ones here, I think. Okay, how many more we got? Hurry up and get these done. This one. Then this one and these two. And then these are the shorter ones. There's the short, these are next. This is the longest. Example 3. No. Transportation company. Yes. We will put it on the back. Oh. Hi, Tina. How you doing? We are making these tag things, finishing them up right now. Then we're going to I'm a young great-grandmother. I'm 67. I'm pretty old. At least my body's telling me I'm pretty old. Because my body says, you've been through a lot, honey. You need to take a break. I have worked. That's good. Glad you're having a good day. They all deserve to have good days. I don't know what I want to put on here. Especially after you retire. I don't know why that I always said they needed to switch it around. Give you Social Security when you're young and you can go out and enjoy it. And then make you work until you die. Because, you know, you're old, all you do is go to the doctors. There's usually something wrong with you. Unless you know, something usually happens to you. They need to switch it around. Now you're taking a break from adulting. Yeah, sometimes we need to do that. Yep. Okay, this one will be done. Then I think we only have, oh, come on. Get on there straight. See, we got this whole tray full of them so far. And we'll put them on ball pens so they can go into journals. Yeah, we got these 3. They're all the same length. This one's a little wider. So we can use something a little wider on it. Wider. Like this. Which isn't very long. Got that new Taylor Swift song stuck in my head because I listened to it. Life of a Showgirl. Of course, it's stuck in my head. She's like a billionaire now. Because that's what she does. She writes songs that stick in your head. So now I just think that it's rolling over and over again in my head. And I am not a Swiftie or anything. I just accidentally heard it and now it's stuck. Okay, let's do these 2. Hurry up, Lisa. We're almost done. Pick something out. Okay, that one's done. 4 more, 4 more, 4 more, 4 more. Oh, you can't see that on there. Let's do something green. Or use that one like we used on the other ones. Baggage check room. Let me get my thing inked up here. Because this is probably kind of boring for you guys. So we'll get done with these last 3. And we'll make some stuff. Ooh, we could There's that one. And we only have these 3 little ones left to do. And these should be pretty easy. You use it on here. This is green. The shorter they are, the easier they are. I've got a bunch of stuff ready for the sale, but don't know if I want to do it this Sunday or not. I'm thinking about switching it on over to the next Sunday. Urgent. That's a say it's urgent. Foreigner song. Had to think of the band. It's an oldie bit of goodie. I will sing Foreigner. Oh, thanks. These are just going to be little dangles. I'll show you. Let me get if there's one in here. Probably not. Probably not. I'll get in here. I'll show you. Let me get a ball pen. So you just pick their stuff up off the floor that we throw on the floor. We'll just do this. You take one of these little bulb pins, open it up, and then what you can do is you could take a long one, hang it on there, and then take a shorter one, and then take a really small one and hang them like 3 together, and you can hang them in your journal like a little dangle. So that's how you do it. On a page or the tabs, like this has, I'll show you. This journal here has tabs. Use little tickets on the sides. Here's what I was going to show you. Make some of these tabs. They're just tabs that stick on the side of your page. Very easy to make. Then you put a little grommet in there. What are those things called? It's not a grommet. Eyelet thing on there. And you just hang your little dangles off of it. Yeah. Yeah, they're pretty cool. What am I doing this one? Oh, this one. We gotta get this side. You're welcome. I like sharing ideas. So I got these off of somebody else on the internet. Nothing's ever, you know, original. Hardly ever. Because you've seen it somewhere else. Somebody else do it. Same way with the tab things. I think it was, I can't remember her name. I watch her all the time. Tina? Is it Tony? Tina or Tony? Yeah, like I said, I just took like a page, one side of a, I should do top secret on there. Ooh, yes. I can't think of their YouTube. Let me see if I can find her real quick. She has lots of great ideas. She does a lot of cool stuff. I like her. Let's see if she's on my feed. If they should have suggested her on here somewhere. Oh, I'll just do this. No, not that. Is it Crafty by Tony? Crafting by Tony? Or Tina? Or whatever, I don't know. I don't remember. I can't remember. Okay, we're done. We're done with these. This is the last one. Oh, somebody's got a hot rod. Okay, so those are all done. These will be put back as stash once I get them all together. These are going to, we use this stuff on our what do you call them? Tabs. Let me show you how I do them. Let's put these back in the box. This is my box of junk that I've made. I've made all these out of stamps. Yeah, so there's a ton of them. Look at all them. And then, ooh, it's empty. It's empty. These are just miniature other stuff. So we're going to set it in there. And these, we're just going to set it in there for now because they go in that box. So I want to do these later, at a later date. So these are all ready to be put on bulb pins. Okay, so let's do the tabs. Get my little box of stuff over here. This is all see, well, how did I do that? You can make small ones. You can make, see, like I could take these, make stuff out of them. I got all this stuff in here. These are mini file folders. You can make up and decorate. There's another stack of them. There's another stack of them that's already folded. They're mini file folders ready to be decorated. Okay, so let's say we have a piece of this is a piece of say it's a piece of, file folder that we've dyed or coffee dyed. So I want to take it and cut it so it is wide enough to make probably 2 inches, 2.5, 2.25. Hi, bro. Is you hunting for me on Cam's channel? Let's do 2.25, and I'm gonna cut that. And say I don't want it that long. Say I want it on let's see, how long do I want it? Say I want it. This is 8.5 inches. So let's just say I want 6. I want 6 inches, so we're gonna cut it off at 6. I'm not gonna use that. I'll show you how. Going to cut it off at 6 inches. Oh, look. My husband found me an origami book at the thrift store. It's pretty cool. Look at that. I will be trying this stuff. Animals, practical boxes, toys, decoration and flowers. Yeah. So they're pretty cheap. Pretty cheap. Okay, so we want to cut it at 6. Sorry. Got sidetracked. Squirrel. 6 inches. Then we are going to take, how did I do that? We are going to say we want the tab at the top. I can't remember how I did it. Hopefully I can figure it out. I can't remember. Let me punch something, a sample of these, because I can't remember. This is one of those little notch punches from Craftelier. That's a corner, and this is a notch on this side. So it punches this. I'll show you what it does. When you punch it, it punches that V. Okay? Kind of. So what I would do is if I wanted it at the top, I think I figured it out like this. I would want it, if I want it at the top, where do I have to go? Like there. And then however wide I want my tab to be. Say that's my tab. Well, then I take this and I cut there, and then cut this off over here, this tip. And then you have a tab. See? So you need to decide where you want your tab. I think I'm going to start marking on this. See? Okay, let's say I want it towards the top. Let's say I want it towards the top. I'm going to stick it right. If you look at this, I'm going to stick it right here on this edge. Let me show you. This little edge right here, over here. I'm going to put it in there and then line that up with that edge. See what it does. Oh, cool. See? It did that. Now, let's say I want a bigger tab. I'm going to move it out. Let's say I want a 2, around a 2-inch tab. Let's see. I got to see if I can figure this out here. Be like that. Wonder if we do it, put that mark in the center where it notches. Yeah, cool. And then what I do is I take my little cutter here, because I can never cut a straight line with scissors. Forget it. So I'm just going to line that up with my edge there. And we're just going to cut down to there. Look, see? Now I got a tab. Now I can decorate it. That's so cool. You might not want them this wide. You might not want that wide, but you have one. You can always round the corners if you want to. Go in here and go. Oops. Then let's say we do another one. We can't round that corner, so we do it with scissors. Let's do another one. I'm not going to make it that wide. Don't throw your pieces away. They'll be used for something else. Yes, they do. They do burn your brain out. I miss what you were using as the base. Oh, this is file folder. Vanilla file folder that I coffee dyed. You don't even have to coffee dye it. Sorry, Tina. Yeah, this is just a vanilla file folder. It's a really cheap file folder. It's not that thick. So I don't want it that wide. But if I wanted to make a set of them, like 1, 2, 3, the tab is going to be 1, 2, 3. Maybe we should keep them 2 1/4. Let's just do 2 1/4 like we did before. Make 3 of them. That will be a set. Okay, get rid of this. Set that off. These two need to be cut down to 6 inches. So we're going to cut these down. Cut them down on here. Okay, so now we got our 2 pieces. We got this one that we made. Now we want to make this one to come in here. So we want it to come after this. So we take our notcher, we take and stick this. We put a little mark past that. So our little mark will go on the side here, on the side of the notch maker. There. So there's our notch. So then we want it 2, was it 2 inches? Let's do here. And we'll take this little notch and stick it on the side over here. They don't have to be perfect, you know. See, because I'm gonna mess it up. Just notch it. There's your other notch. Then you're going to, I think we went too far. Cut this. I don't think I notched it right there. Let me see something. Oh, so look, you can see it on the back side. So you can line it up where you want it. Yeah, that kind of rounded it better. Okay, so we're going to take this off, these ends off. There. And there. And if you don't get it perfect, you just take a little smidge off with your scissors. There's our second one. So then when you put them in a book, they'll be like that. 1, 2, see? Then we'll do our third one, which is this one. So we'll take this, we'll line it up, and we'll make a mark where that one is. And we'll stick it over there. Make a mark there. Measure 2 inches. Make a mark there. And go in for this side. So then you just cut. Really, all you'd have to do is make 2 of the first ones. And 1 in the middle. Because you can flip them over. Right? Right. Cut that. And that. Look, you guys. See? Now we got 3. You see, these are just about exactly the same. So you just flip it over. So then you have 3. 1, 2, 3. So those, you can make them however long you want them. Say you have a journal that the pages are, they don't even have to be, say this is your page. This is your page in your journal. You could put one up here. You could put the next one in the next spot where it comes down here. And then the last one on your last page where it comes here, see? But what I would do is if I was putting them in this book, I'd make them skinnier and I'd make them as long as the page. So Yes. Hi, Mary. Do you like that journal? Yeah, I just finished those. They're going to be in my cell. I'll show them to you here real quick. And then I'll show you this one. This is made out of um, a songbook and I just used gaffer's tape and a piece of chipboard as the spine. And then I sealed these, and then I added, there's the back of it. Yeah, they're pretty cool. I made a little dangle that clips on and off. Just a little dangle for the spine. Give it made some little dangles here. Then no we about it, me. I keep saying we. This is Patty Lang's papers. And some of this is, see, we took this, we used some of the papers that came out of it, then we added our own. Because the pages were so long and we didn't have pages that we could fold in half and be this long, what I did was, like here, we had half a page that's stuck out, like this was a half a page, so we added on. And then we made this side a pocket. So same with this. This one was only this long, and so we added on to here. And this is a pocket on the end, and then this is a pocket. This is a belly band. But this was an old stencil that had been used, and I just put some vellum behind it and used it as a pocket. And then these are some of Patty's things you could cut up and use. Look how pretty they are. That's Sacred Mementos. She sells digitals, or she sells printed out digitals sets. You can't go buy the digital and print it out yourself. She sells them on her thing, on her channel, on her sells. That's what she does. She does sells. So yeah, that's that. What else was it? I was going to show you. That's the little mini file folders. Oh, I forgot to put string in them. And then I just glued them up and made them little tags, and that's a belly band. Yeah, so here's the tabs for that one, for this book. Yeah, we used some ledger paper. See, there was only so much of this other page. I'll show you the other half of the page. It's over here, right there. There's the other half of this. And it was only this short. It was this short. So we added on. And this just folds down. We added this onto there. And there's another pocket or tag that I was showing you. And we have another pocket. Yeah, I love these. You hardly ever find, we made another belly band there with the Jim Holtz stuff. And then the back side is a pocket. So lots of ephemera in here. Old ephemera. It's part of a map. And then we just did that on there and that on there. And there's the other. See, there's a tab. We decorate them. Yeah, so Here we just added 2 different papers and then add a piece. They're just so cool. See, there's a, I put a tab up there so I could add this. And then the little dangle. And then we have a little shaker I made, added to it, added to the page with a little mini. Oh, this is, what's that stuff called? Mica. I just put a picture behind the piece of mica and sewed around it so it won't come apart, and used glued it down as a pocket. So there's your mica sheet. Use your mica. There's a pocket. And I think there's a pocket out of a picture I had out of a book. And then there's the back. Isn't that cool? Yeah, books you don't hardly find. These are rare to find, ones that do what, the landscape. Yeah, so. And then this one is, I forget what it was. It's just got a question mark on the front. But these are all sealed. I've cleaned them all up and sealed them so they won't deteriorate anymore. Yes, yes. Yes, Tina, the envelope punch will do the same thing. You're exactly right. But this one I did the little dried flower with some glossy accents over it. And then the back is that, and the little dangles. So this one has these. And we did just about the same. I mean, we have the different tabs. We have blueprints. Yeah, pockets. And that's a pocket. Yeah, these are fun. These were fun to do. And then I used these 2 pages together and made that kind of pocket. So it's the whole thing. There's a pocket. There's another. And then there's a pocket. Look at this one. I did this one. Excuse me. Let me get a drink. These are little shakers I made, but I made it like a little waterfall. And then you can write on the back. You can put some up here too if you want to. Yeah. You don't need any special thing. You just use your plastic that you have, put your picture inside, and sew around it. You know, put your stuff in and sew 3 sides and then sew it closed. Thank you. Yep. That's from an almanac. That's another pocket. There's shorthand. There's another tab. This is a pocket that's up there. That's one of the Tina and who else? Or the one she goes live with sometimes. Here's another tab. One. Here's another pocket. Yeah, these are hard to find, these horizontal ones. And then we have our last tab. No, this isn't a tab. This is a pocket that went over the end. Some more of them ladies. Yep, I love them. It's so cool. Plus, you got plenty of room to grow, so you can expand it. There's no closures on these. I didn't put closures on them, but I love the question mark. I forget what it was. What this book was. Yeah. So, you want me to decorate these? Show you how I decorate them. You can stamp different stuff on them. Like the ones in the book there, I'd stamped on them, but you don't have to. I'm just going to do the corners with the smallest one, because you could just cover the whole thing up. Oh, how do you do that one? I'll show you. So we have 3. We have 1, 2, and 3. I think this is 1. 1, 2, and 3. So what I would do is I would take, let's get this out of the way. And use some of this stuff in here that we used on the others, but I would also use stuff like this. These are stickers. Let's just cut some of these off. I'll show you. These are stickers. So we have 3 there. This is just like an advertising. It's sticker too. We're not going to use that. Let me show you the one second. If I could find them. Here they are. What I got left. See. Look at him. He's so cool. And then you could use that in the music one. You just make a bunch of them ahead of time. Mushrooms. Just going to use stuff. We could use one of the tags over there. Tickets. I got some tickets here. Oh, thanks. You want to cut the tab off. I want a long one. Choose green. We got purple too. See, I could take this, add it to there. I wouldn't make them this wide. I'm going to cut some of them off. They're just too wide. We're going to cut them down to 1.25 inches. All right. Yeah, that's good enough. Yeah, that's about the size you want, 1.25 inches. You don't really want them that long. I mean, that wide. So, Don't throw those away. I'll show you what you can do with them. Don't throw your scraps away. Especially if you spent the time to coffee dye or tea dye them. You can take them and make stuff like this. All I would do is cut them up into different sizes, punch a little hole. You can use them for that. So there you go. This is top, middle, bottom. Say you want them all going on the front side. Take this. I don't think we want it this long. I would do this to them. Hot with black. So there's that one. We'll decorate these up. So all you really need to do is that side on the back side. It's just the tab. On the front, you want to do the whole thing. Oops. Doesn't matter because it's going to straighten out. Now, oops, I did the wrong side. No, I didn't. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we got that. Say we want to use this on here. Oh, it's up there. I'm going to trim this down to just the, we're not going to glue anything down yet. We're going to audition everything before it goes down. Say we want this here. And then we get some stuff like this. No, not that. That's all. Hold on. All that. I got my stuff back here. Oh, cool. What's that? And then you just take your stuff you have. There's a horse and there's a dog that you have. Your ephemera. That you might want to use. I want to use a dog. Say we want to use that. we could use this. Office furniture. Oh, that's cool. Just find you some stuff you want to use. Because of course it's going to take you a minute. If you're anything like me, you got tons of stuff. Ooh, I like that. I like that. That's pretty cool. Okay, let's say we want alright. So we're going to take this one. We're going to you want heavier stuff, really. You don't want that real flimsy stuff. Hold on, I gotta get something that's not flimsy. This stuff is flimsy. Because, oh, that's pretty cool. Oh, I like that. Oh, I like that too. Maybe we could put them on something. We'll put them on our this one. Yeah, I have tons of stuff here. Here we go. Tim Holtz crap. Not that one. See? Okay, here we go. We could take this, which I think it's a sticker. And I love it. It is. And we could back it with a piece of our file folder. So it's thicker. And we can cut it out and use it. So it's sturdier. Because I want to use it. Coming off of there. Two for the price of one. Now we're going to put this here. Then we're going to take something like this. No. Something like this. Okay, we're going to tack it down just a piece. You're not gonna totally tack it down yet. We're just auditioning some pieces. Then you're just gonna start adding stuff. Then we're going to take this. Don't want that there, this. I think I want that there. Or we could put the ticket there. Give it a little bit of color. Color. Oh, love that. Okay, we're going to take this. And we're going to cut it down. Where's the other one? Can we get 3 of these out? And you're just going to put stuff on there to cover up the, you don't want too big of stuff. No, I think I want it there. Put it there, that. Then we're going to take nope. We don't want to put anything on our tab here, but we do want to nope. Yes, maybe. And we need something there. I don't like the red and the red. Nope. Keep it 100 on the land. This guy. Ooh, I like that. This will go there. And this will go across there. Okay, there, we're gonna put it like that. That's how it's gonna be. Just that's down because that was a sticker. This is going to go down. You can make it go off the edges if you want. Hi, Tina. Go on there. This is going to get glued down. Do I want that on top or under? So you get that. You're gonna add this. Make it stick out like this. So you have a little extra room there. And this is going to go there. You could put a mushroom. Look, we could do a butterfly instead of a mushroom. You like the butterfly better? Or I like the butterfly. I really do like the butterfly. You guys like the butterfly? We could put the butterfly there, or we could put the mushrooms there. I think I like the butterfly. What do you think? I think we're going to put the butterfly. Yeah, I like the butterfly. We're doing the butterfly. So there's this one. That's your first one. Now, when you get ready to use it, you can stamp a number on here on both sides, or you could take one of these little things here, like put it on there, a number or something. I would just stamp a number on there, something weird. Like, and then you can make the little eyelet thing on there. But that's the first one. There's your first one. Your second one. I think we use that on the third. I'm going to use another one of these. I'm going to use 2 on that one on that one. I want to use this picture. I think we're going to use it on this one. So I've already got my plan. Let's do this. It's going to go Oh, sure, I got 3 of these out. I'm gonna put it there. Mm-hmm. I think we just use one. One there. This one's gonna go up top. That's our first one. Mm-hmm. Put this down here. What do I want to use? I don't want to use that. I'm gonna make this one at the top. Where's our picture? Nope. Really, there isn't color-wise. Let's do this. This'll work. Ooh, yes. Then we're gonna put the family there. Ooh, 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 ooh. Mm, 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 mm. Nope. This is cool. Nice life. Nice life. That there. And then nope. Need something round or odd shaped. I'm not sure I like it. I'm not sure. I just don't like this. I like this map. Do we want to put it there like that? And then have the family here. This. I'm not sure I like the nice life. So nope, just don't like it. I gotta figure out something else. Heads hurt, make my head hurt. Yeah, making my head hurt. Say we do that. Mm-hmm. Butterfly. Could do another butterfly. We could do another butterfly. Let's see if I can find one that will look right on here. That's big. Oh, we could do a little one. Don't like that. Postal money order. Then we have this up here. And then we can put a bigger butterfly on there. Ooh, we could do this. No. Come on. Keep them all butterflies. Ah, there's a green one. We don't want green and green. Let's move this down a little. I don't want the same colors. The same. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's don't use you on this one. Let's use. See, this is the problem. That one's pretty. Do we want that like that? Or do we want it like? Okay, we're just gonna do it, you guys. We're just gonna do it. Because it's just a pain in my behind. We're just gonna do it, and if it doesn't turn out like we want it, we'll use it anyway. Right. Spent 3 years working on something. We're just gonna tack you down. Hair. Right there. Quit thinking about it so much. Right there. Nope, don't want that there. gonna go there. Because I just like it there. Then we are going to take oops. Nope, don't like that either. I give up, you guys. Don't do this. This is ridiculous. Really, it is. It really, really is. I like that one. We're doing that. I don't care. Just going right there so we can see it. This. Nope, not that one. I'm going there. Just take your time and get it right. This one. Nope, you're too little. You guys tired of watching me now? It's ridiculous. Get 9,000 things out for one little. I don't want her. I want her here. And then I need this there. There's something there. We'll get something long and skinny. Hold on. This. Nope, not you. Not you. Not you. Huh. Not you. Yes, you. And then we'll put the butterfly there. Okay, let's glue it down. Finally. Okay, which way do we want the butterfly going? This way? Yes. Okay, now we just have to do the middle one. Which is down there. You're going to put this up here. It says pin. We have that there. I want to put this in the middle. See, this one's at the top, this one's at the bottom, this one will be in the middle. The big spot, the big thing here. Just put that there, maybe. Or we need something bigger. The one. I don't see anything bigger that I want to use. Oh, that's cool. I could use these in that one book if I do something like this. Put the filled label there, pen. I don't think I like that. I think we're going to put something different there. Nope, don't like that. Maybe this color. Nope. Need some butterflies on this one too. Right, right. Put that there. I'll put this. I love it. I love it. Now, where's our butterflies? I don't want that one. There's one. What do we want to put at the top? Ooh, ooh. Ah, love it. We'll do that. Yes. That one came together fast. Let's cut this corner. It's too easy. It's way too easy. Okay, so you're going to be glued down. Maybe if we can get some glue out. You're going to be glued down there. Get over there. Okay, then this. This down. Hi, Curious Michelle. How are you? Sorry, I haven't been looking at the chat. I'm trying to figure these stupid things out. You are going there, and you are going there. Okay, so we made 3. So we can use them in a journal. So there's 1, 2. Pull it off of there. Let's move this stuff out of the way. There's the first one, the second one, and the third one. See, so you can just make your little tabs and you can just do what you want. Add whatever you want. Aren't they cute? I love them. So they will show up in the book like this. When you put your little things together. Gotta cut that corner. It'll be one, two, three. You'll see them. This will be 1, 2, 3. I gotta clip this corner. I think we're done for today. Yeah, we're done for today. I use my scissors to do it. Yeah, looks better. So I did do something today. Huh. Got my things finished. So I can go ahead and put them on. Oh, there it is. See? I knew I had 3 of them. So we can add these to our others in here that we've made. And it'll be a set of 3. We can add the these things anytime we want the little grommets or whatever they are. Cut your hole. And then like these, I put notes on there, put a number, stamped a number on the edge. The others on this one I put a little tab and a little thing on that side, so you can do whatever you want. See, these are really skinny. Some of them are really skinny. That one's not. I think this guy's my favorite. Let me find him. Of course. There he is. I think he's my favorite. He just looks so cool. Use Timmy people on here. So you can make really long ones, short ones. This is a short one. These are cool though, like these. That way when they're on the page you have a lot of room to tuck under. So there we go. So get you out some file folder. These, I think I will sit here tonight and oh, some fell out. What did I do with the one? There it is. See? You have your little things here. Just take your not to be taken. This. This. And this. You just have three little. Just make a bunch of those up since I got them done. Oh, I love this one. I think this is about my favorite. Hey, look at these. I love it. Hi, Juju. How you doing? Hi, CK. Didn't see any of you guys come in. I must have been working hard. Didn't see you come in. Taking these. Ooh, we put that one on there. Man. Okay, we'll take that one. And that one. And then we got some of those. So we just have a whole thing of those when I'm done that we can add to our journals. The short one. There we go. Plans for these? I'll show you. Like on here, on the sides of a journal. So you have your tabs, or you can do it on a inside page of a. This is the tab that goes on the edge of the page. And then you can take this, once it's glued down, the tab will stick out, and then you can have your little things hanging on there. Or you can do it on the, wherever you can hang it. These are your tabs that you make to put on the, I'll show you the journal. I'll show you this. See, this journal has these. This is a tab I made. And it's got, because this is a short journal, it's not tall, it's got the little itty bitty tags on it with a little charm. See, I can add charms to those if I want. But this goes in here. Yeah, this is a more horizontal. Here's another tab I made, stuck in there. And it's got the little dangle. Yeah. I put 4 on, I think I put 4 tabs in here. See? But if you have a taller journal and you put tabs in there, you can use the longer ones. This one I just used those because it's so short. It's short, it's long, it's not tall. Yeah. And then we have our dangle here we made. It's removable. It's just a little. See, I did it on this one. Stop. There you go. Okay, there's our. This book in this journal and this journal. This is littler. This is just a question mark. These are going to be for sale in my cell. See, there's a tab. We did the same thing on these. So, yeah, I got like 30, these is number 15 journals I've made that I'm going to try to sell. It's got blueprints in them. They got all kinds of pockets, more pockets, more blueprints. Yeah, this is just fun. See, here's another tab. Yep. And they all hang out the sides. And I did this with the dried flower and glossy accents. And put that on the back. And then we did our, each one of these has a shaker thing in it I made. This is a shaker one. I did it like this. You could put a number or something up there, but it's a little flip. And then you go right on the back. They all shake. I just clipped it in here. You can make your own shakers with just plastic and sewing machine. This one has, where's this one at? It's right here. This one has this one, which I love. It's got a pair of glasses in there with the bird and an umbrella. Yeah, this is just plastic with a card inside. Yeah, these are cool. Girl, you are so talented. I want to play with you. Take a nap so we can play together. LO, maybe on a weekend. Oh, that'd be fun. Yeah, that'd be fun. I want to do these. I got all these cut out. You know those little things they make with the, I have to look them up. But all I did was cut the squares and then just use the punch on the corners to make it look like that. And then you put your thing in the middle, and you can use them as ties and stuff. So I made a bunch of those. I did it in that color, green, and then because I had some of these file folders in these colors. Then I made a bunch of the other tags like that I haven't punched yet, or they're just all different kinds of sizes. So yeah, I want to do green ones. Yes, it would be fun to stream together. I stay up late. I'm not a morning person. So you want me to come on and just play with my junk with you? I will gladly do it. No problem. Yeah. So then I'll have a whole thing of these to have ready to use. What else was it I was making? I don't remember. Oh, wait a minute. I'll show you what else I did. Oh, let me show you before you all go. Before I go, let me show you the page we did today. We take Art by Marlene. I just started this because look at this. This is abandoned, whatever it is, book, and we made a scene. Abandoned places. Last week we did it in Lost Interiors. This is this week's. We got an octopus parachuting in. Oh, it's so funny. We did Lost Interiors last week. This one. We did Art by Marlene in here. It's so funny. We got googly eyes on some of the stuff. It's just hilarious. Look at her. Look at Granny down here with the googly eyes. See her? I love it. The dog's got googly eyes. The camel up here in the picture's got googly eyes. Isn't it fun, Colleen? You could take all these, because I haven't used them yet. I got them when you and Kathy were streaming together. Excuse me. And I thought, okay, we did all the whole Rolodex card thing of Art by Marlene. We did this. And we filled it up with nothing but Art by Marlene. So it's all Rolodex made from index cards. So then we filled that up, and we still have tons of Art by Marlene. So I said, well, let's do the art journal, the Art by Marlene art journal. So we started that. And then I got to thinking, oh my goodness, we have those abandoned places books. And the juxtaposition of those, we only did 3 pages in here. This is the fluorescent alcohol inks on black paper. It's really cool. Look at it. It's awesome. Anyway, and I said, we're going to do this. We're going to switch back and forth maybe. Because I think it's hilarious. The old abandoned places and put Art by Marlene in it. I know, I love googly eyes too. So that's what we did. This was those forts out there, and the mermaids flying a kite. And then we got the little girl in the hot air balloon. See her in there? Oh, this is hilarious. I love doing it. It's fun. It's fun. It is. And then you can also take your let's see. I need Made all these. This was just the mini tags. We had so much fun doing this thing, though. It was a blast doing this. It was. There are so many cool ones in here. There's our aquarium. This has got to be one of my favorites. It took me forever to figure out how to do it. It opens up like that, and you have a 3D. Yeah, this was fun. This was fun doing. I don't even know where it goes. They're in here by date. And then our shaker card. It says coffee, anyone? And we use coffee grounds in there as the shaker, part of the shaker. Yeah, it was a blast. I enjoyed every minute of this. Even on the days when we just made stupid stuff. Plain old stuff. Yeah. But I made all these little file folders. I have a punch that makes the file folders. And then I did all these. And then I use them on belly bands, glue the sides. You can use them anywhere, but on belly bands you could stack them, like, you know, glue the sides in their little pockets. And then I did these. These are the little slides we did. Put people in there. And then we did them like this with the holes and then the edges. So we did a bunch of those. What else have I shown? Done with you guys. These are the little on the little tags that I've done. That's on those journals. They're on ball pins. And then there's some that haven't been put together. They're just stamped and stuff. And then I did IDs. These. Identity cards. This is a tag. It's got a family on there. That's a pocket. Just took pictures. And then this is for like a botanical journal. This is all just file folders. There's another one. It's the identification card inside. Yeah. So I just make a bunch of stuff ahead of time and keep it. Okay, I'm gonna go. So there you go. That's what I've been making. You let me know if you want me to go live with you. I have no problem doing that. Just let me know ahead of time. You know, like a day ahead of time. Okay, I will see you all later. I'm going to put all these together, get them in a thing, an envelope, and I will see you all next week, unless I'm somewhere else. Okay, thanks for stopping by. Don't forget a thumbs up, please. I appreciate it. See you next Tuesday at 4 p.m. We'll do another Art by Marlene. We do that on Tuesdays. Okay, bye.